Welcome back to the best years. This time of year, nothing says comfort more than the aroma of a big pot of soup simmering on the stove. Chef Tom Yunisco is back with some super simple recipes.
Hello everyone, I'm Chef Tom, and welcome to Super Simple Soups. There is no greater comfort food on earth than a nice hot bowl of soothing soup. Soups are a great way to make use of seasonal ingredients and may be the best way to use up your leftovers to make a delicious yet cost-effective meal. Stocks form the basis of all great soups. You can make your own or take advantage of commercial products that are available in the grocery stores. It's important that you read the labels because the canned broths tend to be lower in fat but a lot higher in sodium. Today I want to show you two soups. Let's first start with a simple comfort soup, chicken pastina and escarole. So basically I've preheated my pot on the stove. I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil just in the pan right now, just to create a little medium for us to start sauteing some of our vegetables. We're going to start off with some basic celery, garlic, a little bit of carrots. What we're doing now is called sweating the vegetables, where they're just starting to simmer and release some of their flavor. So for today's application, all I'm going to do is I'm going to just take a leek and I'm going to cut little rings with it. Just simple little rings like that. Wash them very well and they come out looking like this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add these to our soup. At this point, as these start to get soft and starting to get tender, we're going to go ahead and add some chicken stock to our recipe. About a quart of hot chicken broth right to our pot. And as that comes to a boil, we're going to turn our heat down a little bit to just a simmer. We have some fresh thyme that we picked today, and we're going to just slowly pull back on here to get just the leaves. Just going to chop this up just a little bit, and then we're just going to add that into our soup. I had some diced cooked chicken breast, nice and hearty soup working right here. Vegetables are getting tender. It's got really good color to it. At this point, I'm going to add a little pastina. I pre-cooked this pastina. You can use orzo, you can use rice, you can use anything you want, okay, but I pre-cooked it. It gets a little of the starch out of the pasta, so when you add it to the soup, it has a much starchy taste to it. And then what I have is some grated Parmesan cheese. Okay, just a little bit of grated Parmesan cheese. Just going to take that and sprinkle that right into the soup. Last step we have, adding the shredded escarole. This will cook down nicely. Let it simmer. And there you have it. Very simple. Pasta, chicken, and escarole soup. We're going to start on our next soup. This one is called Very Veggie Minestrone. This is a great vegetarian soup, but you don't have to be a vegetarian to enjoy it. We're going to start again with some foundation for our soup. A little bit of olive oil in the bottom of the pan. Again, we're going to start with our basics, a little garlic, carrots, celery. And this time we're going to be using a little bit of red onion. I'm going to start to saute these down. And we're going to make a special concoction that's going to be really the foundation of the stock for this very vegetable soup. First thing is canned plum tomatoes. Okay? We'll throw those in there. And actually, this is the juice from the can as well. Next, I have just a regular roasted pepper. You can roast your own on the grill. A little bit of white wine. And we're even going to sneak in a little bit of spinach. I'm just going to add a little bit of VHS. So we're going to add this right to our soup mixture. Reduce the heat a little bit. Nice and thick and hearty. Okay, at this point what I like to do is going to add a little bit of pepper. Today I'm using a jalapeno pepper. Cut them in very thin strips. Then put them together and just do a fine little mince. Okay, so we have a little bit of pepper right there. Add that to our mixture. Have a little bit of vegetable stock, or you can use water. Add a little bit of stock to it. some canned white beans, diced fresh zucchini. We'll add a little bit of pasta to this. I pre-cooked some ditalini pasta. Last touch is going to be some fresh basil. What we're going to do is we're going to take it and we're going to just roll it up. We're going to cut it in little shreds, also called a chiffonade. I'm going to add it to my soup. The soup's now simmering, and there you have it. Very, very, very veggie minestrone. Take a couple nice soup bowls, a little crusty French bread, and there you have it, our two soups for today, chicken pastina escarole and our very veggie minestrone. Thank you for joining me today. I'm Chef Tom. Remember, when the wind gets blowing and there's a nip to the air, grab your soup pot. Use your imagination, but remember, soups are for the soul.
For everyone here on The Best Years, thanks for joining us. And remember to make this year your best year. Happy Thanksgiving. I'm Sandy Levine.
We want to hear from you. Send us your comments and show ideas. Call the Best Years hotline at 732-255-0445 or email thebestyears@ocean.edu. Be sure to include your name and daytime phone number. Visit us on the web at ocean.edu/best.htm.